Well, this is a different type of video. So, for the last 5 months or so that you've been getting to know me, you've been getting to know me from this very tiny corner in my mother's house, where I moved my family of three in about a year and a half ago so we could save for a down payment for a new home. Well, then the pandemic happened. Then the housing market went out of control. Then we got pregnant. And then our baby came prematurely, all prompting us to get out of this place as quickly as possible. So, for as long as I've enjoyed coming to you from this tiny corner, I kind of love this little corner of this house. It's time for us and my family to move back into a space of our own now that we're a family of four. But that means something really whack. I gotta pack up my entire comic collection. So this is part one in a series. I am obviously not going to pack my entire collection in one video, but I figured we might as well make content out of everything. So in this video series, I'm probably going to do 3 or 4. Over the next 6 weeks, I'm going to be packing up every single book in my collection. I'm going to do my best to catalog all of them. I'm going to pack them up. I'm going to safely move them from this house to possibly a storage facility and into a new house all over the next few weeks. So if you're wanting to see that type of content, oh, my bad. I should have introduced myself. My name is BJ Kicks. What's up, guys? I buy comics, I read them, and I review them, all for your viewing pleasure. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So like I said in the intro, this series is called Packing Up My Collection. I mean, no need to bury the lead, right? So like I said, we've been living with my mom for the last a year and a half, basically. And it's time for us to spread our wings and act like responsible adults and move back into our own place, right? So I gotta pack up all these books. So you're gonna see a few things. Today, I'm gonna show you guys how to pack up one box of trade paperbacks. And this is, a pretty simple process, but I'm gonna show you how I do it. And hopefully this helps you. If you're a collector, you know that moving a collection of any type is like the bane of our existence. Like the last time we moved, I had to move about 1,000 of these things, 1,200 or so of these things. And I gotta move all these again. But that's not the focus of today's video. Today we're talking about comic books. And I got just as many comics as I have records all of a sudden. New hobbies, gotta love them, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out this box and I'm gonna show you guys how I pack up a box of trade paperbacks safely so they arrive to the new place in just as good of condition as they were in this place. So let's switch out the camera view and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So when I film videos every day, what you guys are used to seeing is that old setup, right? Used to seeing this super nice corner with the cool little LED lights and the colors and the neatly organized stacks of books, right? That's what you see. But what I see is all this behind me. Look at that. It's just boxes. Boxes and boxes. We've been preparing for this move for quite some time. So I've been saving every packing box, every shipping box, and I've even had my LCS, Ultimate Comics Raleigh, shout out to you guys. I've had them setting aside diamond boxes for specifically this purpose. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to grab a diamond box, and the easiest thing for me to move right now is going to be trade paperbacks. Why is that the easiest thing? Well, because I have the least amount of them. So I'm going to pack up a bunch of trade paperbacks and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. All right, so we've arrived at the easiest and simplest part of this move, and that's going to be these trade paperbacks. So the way I pack up my trade paperbacks is basically the same way Diamond does. So here we have a diamond box. Now, obviously, the typical way you get one of these is by being a comic book shop and ordering books, right? Most of us don't own comic book shops, but we do order plenty of books from our local comic book shops. So if you have a relationship with your LCS, you can most likely just ask them, hey, you set aside some diamond boxes for me, and they will be happy to do so. And that's what happened in my case. So I asked Dan and Casey to set aside some diamond boxes, and they've done that. Now, basically, and I don't even have enough books to fill up this box right now without going to get some other stuff. But I just want to show you kind of how we do this. So here I have 3 volumes. Well, I guess I'll put all 4 in the same spot. 4 volumes of Black Panther by Christopher Priest, the complete collection. So these are just thick trade paperbacks. Trade paperbacks are the same size as a normal comic book, and so they fit very neatly into a diamond box. So as you can see, I'm putting those in the box with the spines facing the inside of the box. Now, why I do this? Well, diamond boxes are designed for you to be able to fit 2 rows of comic books side by side, which means we should be able to fit 2 rows of trade paperbacks side by side as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some books facing one way and some facing another. So I put the spine toward the inside because when these books meet in the middle, I don't want pages getting bent. And so the spines bumping up together, they're going to last a little bit longer. They're going to be a little bit easier. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and put the other row of books. Like you can see, I got some Ultimate Spider-Man. I got Reggie Hudlin's Black Panther, and then some other stuff, right? So I'm just going to slide these in the box also. And they fit basically like a puzzle piece. So there you go. That is how I'm going to fit my trade paperbacks inside of a diamond box. And like I said, they fit side by side. They might shift around a little bit in the move, but they're not going to shift so much that they like get damaged. So I don't have to worry about like bubble wrap and stuff like that. By the time you pack this book up to the top, it's going to be so full, like basically nothing's going to happen to it. Now, if I was shipping these across the country or something like that, I probably would put a layer of protection, but I'm not. I'm going to be driving these in my car 15 minutes down the street. So I'm going to pack this box up to the top with trade paperbacks, and then that's how I'm going to continue. So this is basically how it's going to be done. All right, so that was part 1 of me packing up this comic book collection. As you can see, the diamond boxes are a bit of a cheat code. I didn't need any packing material. I didn't need anything crazy. Just some tape and a label so I can tell what's in what box. Now, if you don't have diamond boxes, things get a little bit crazier. And lucky for you, I don't have a ton of diamond boxes on hand. So as time goes on, we're going to be seeing exactly how we can fit comic books in other types of boxes and the best way to pack them securely inside them. And then also, what happens when your stuff isn't standard size, right? Because those diamond boxes are great for regular single issues. They're even good for trade paperbacks, but they're not as good for standard size hardcovers. They're definitely not as good for oversized hardcovers and omnibus. So how are we packing those? Well, that is the stuff that you're going to see in the rest of this series. So if you're interested in seeing how in the world a comic book collector packs up his collection safely, you need to subscribe to this channel. Make sure you keep your notifications on so that you know when I post the next episode. If you want to follow me and see how things are going in real time, join the K-Squad Facebook group or hit me up on Instagram at BJKicks. The links are all in the description below. I will see you in another video very soon. Until then, I hope you saw something you liked in this video. And if not, hey, that's cool. You can always buy what you liked. Make sure you read what you buy and be nice to others, because kindness makes the world go round. Peace.